Hey Sharon, how you doing?
Good, Rick. What's happening today?
Well, as you can see, I'm taking a break from my vacation for this chat. Anyways, I wanted to speak with you about this Thursday at 6:30. We're doing our webinar for first-time home buyers.
Right,
I'm
right.
really looking forward to doing that with you. Uh, what topics are you planning on discussing?
Well, I think for the first-time home buyer in this market, it's a fabulous market for them. But for first-time home buyers, there's certain things that they need to have covered in all markets. But what I would like to talk about is how to not only what they need, but how it works for them in the market they're in right now. So bring it really relevant with them, taking them from their budget and how they've arrived at that budget, and what MLS listings tell them and what they don't tell them without their realtor working with them on it, and just different things that they can avoid, different mistakes they can avoid making, so that they put their best foot forward and get the best experience possible when they're home buying.
Oh, sounds
Um,
good. Be very interesting. I look forward to it.
so, what will you be sharing, Rick?
Well, there's a lot of things to cover when it comes to financing. But for new home buyers, I'm definitely going to discuss the first time home buyers plan,
Right.
which is the RSP plan, which allows you to take out up to 35,000 from your RSP.
Yeah.
And anyone else that's buying the house with you can do the same. So that
True.
can really help
Yep.
you come up with a bigger down payment. So I'll discuss that. I will be discussing uh, the importance of credit, what
Yes.
lenders are going to look for when you're trying to get approved for your mortgage. I'm going to talk about how much you need to put down in order to buy a house, because there's actually different thresholds depending on the cost of the house that you're buying. Uh,
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
talk a
Sure.
little bit about the ratios. I'm not going to go too in depth about that because it gets kind of technical,
Mm.
but just so people understand, why they're only able to qualify for X amount. And trust me, I would love to approve everyone for millions of dollars, but unfortunately, the government of Canada has their own guidelines that we have to abide by. So yeah, I mean, there's a whole wealth of
And
topics to discuss, but
those guidelines have changed a lot over the last year.
oh, well, yes and no. I mean, the guideline is essentially still the same. It's just the interest rates that have changed so much,
Yeah,
which, of
yeah,
course, have affected affordability in a massive way because interest rates have gone up very quickly. And there's the stress test, which is part of the ratios that I'm going to discuss.
yes,
So
yes.
the stress test is 2% higher than the actual
And that's a
interest.
massive change. That's a massive change based
Yeah.
on where the interest rates are now. That's what I'm talking about, right? So
Oh,
at
for
least
sure.
you'll be able to guide them in
Hmm.
that process. But I mean, really, if a buyer is prepared, I'm telling you, it's an excellent time. I mean, I am out there with my buyers that have all their ducks lined up right now,
Hmm.
and it's a great opportunity for them.
Well,
It's
anyone
exciting.
that attends the webinar, we're going to give a free first-time home buyer guide too, which is a
Okay,
detailed booklet,
right.
which we'll cover most of the stuff in the presentation, but of course, people don't necessarily remember everything, so they can find it in the booklet as well. And of course, there might be some things that aren't in the booklet, but because we're going to be doing Q&A and
Yeah,
that sort
yes,
of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But also, anyone that attends the webinar, I can do a pre-approval for.
Okay.
Uh, right after the webinar, they can set up a time where they can, you know, do the application. So I've got the numbers to work with, and
Yeah.
I can let them know very quickly, how much it is that they can get in financing, so they can see
Right.
what houses that they would be able to look at.
And that's the beauty of it. We can, for those that attend the seminar, they will get the booklet. I think we'll be sending them some links to a couple of video links and stuff as well to give them more
Mhm.
information. And also, if they want to work, book their a one-on-one buyer consultation, we can do that face to face or over Google or Zoom, and even further prepare them so that once they're physically ready, go to see a house, they really have everything all lined up. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to some new faces and some people who haven't bought in the market in a while want to know what's going on out there now. So
So if you're interested in attending, we will put the the link to sign up for the webinar in the description of the video. And yeah, basically we look forward to meeting you there.
Awesome. Thanks, Rick. I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, Sharon. Have a good one.
Better.